introduction, they want me to talk about our bras. And that will be happening in June. And this seminar will be advertised at our runway show in May and their monthly flyers in between. So how do you create an interest in the product by creating a buzz or about yourself? Well, first of all, if you're in foundations, wear your bra pin. People always ask you then. Also have a 1-minute commercial, and we've talked about that on past conferences. Whether you're in color or foundation, have a commercial that will have people asking you for more information. Then it says, explain why selling yourself is a good marketing tactic. Well, you only have one chance to make a first impression. When you sell yourself, you will never have to sell your product. Just like Phyllis says, sell, don't sell. Tell how the color palette has saved you money when shopping. Skincare has changed your skin. Nutritional items have helped you with your energy, memory, or weight loss. Foundation items have changed your figure, back, and your breast. But truly, in the end, it is your attitude and the belief in your products that will spread the word about your business. Thanks.
Oh, very good, Juanita. And, knowing Juanita, and some of you do, you realize she's a very happy person all the time. And, I think that has a lot to do, too. People like to talk with people who are happy. And they're, yes.
The happiness is a choice. You choose that when you get up in the morning.
That's right.
I could be a bitch, but I choose to be happy.
That's right, and you're as happy as you make up your mind to be. That's for sure. And I think as soon as if you'll recall, every time when we go through roll call every week, when Juanita, she's on every week, and how does she say her name? And when I say Lammers, do we ever say Juanita? We go, Juanita! And that kind of peps everybody up right away. Now, right away, if you have, you're not all going to do things like that. But I'm just bringing up this little thought that I see that Juanita does, and I know some of you really do, and you're always happy when people meet you. And when Juanita was just talking about the women's event and the health fairs and all of that type of thing, I got to thinking again about the trade show I was at this weekend. Was a head-to-toe women's expo where all the women are over there, and every product in there had something to do with women. Now, there was a cross-section of different products in there, but in doing so, every one of those vendors, and as Juanita said, that's where you get a lot of your business as a vendors. We fitted some of the vendors, and, they were kind of like, well, I'm not so sure, but let me see it. And so, boy, they got so excited about it. Now, they were busy at their booths, but they really wanted to try this product, and they got so excited about it. They came back over a couple times to kind of make sure that we knew that they were there, that they liked it, and this type of thing, where they still had their booth too. Excuse me. Yeah, so anyhow, I just want to kind of relate that to you. When you sell yourself, all of a sudden people gravitate towards you. So Jerry, would you share with us, Jerry Souls from Michigan, and share how you sell yourself, Jerry?
Okay. Well, thank you all for coming on the conference call to hear what I have to say. The initial promoting of myself in the community was starting with what I was familiar with. So I started with friends and family, and then I moved to the unknown. And how was I going to do that? I found the best way for me was to put signs on my van that said custom fit bras and shapewear, plus my phone number. I had one on each side and a small one in the back. And these were bought at Office Max, which I found to be the most reasonable. And as I drive down the roads, they're seeing them. So when I get home, and I put my home phone, when I get home, I have on there, saw you on this expressway, saw you on that expressway. That gave me exposure no matter where I went. And then I bought these round stickers that I had made, and they're about 3 inches in diameter, Office Max. And I took them to stores that had bulletin boards. And the same thing, custom fit bras. And then that eliminated me having to worry about carrying pins or Scotch tape. And then the next thing was that I'm thinking of doing is, and I'm going to work on this one, is to get a postcard made up with information about the business, and then asking for bilingual ladies with English as their second language or first, and that would help me promote within the ethnic groups in our area, which I haven't done. I do have different women from different backgrounds and different areas come to me. And then spreading the word about my business, I joined a couple of networking groups, and when I started out, there was only a few. They were like Chamber of Commerce, which was mostly men. I went, and I'm going, this isn't going to work for me. Now we have access to a lot of women's groups, networking groups, and usually they'll let you go a couple times before you actually would have to join, and be very selective and do that. Go to the luncheon or the dinner and see if it is one that would work for your business, because they aren't all going to. And they usually let you go twice. And then by going to support groups and moms groups and doctors' offices to show the product, I usually bring them a small gift, such as a breast cream sample, and then I tell them that we are the only ones that I know of that carry a cream that will help them with self-breast exams and stimulate the blood vessels and get the circulation moving again. And that usually impresses them no matter who they are, if they're from a house mom to a business professional. And then wherever I go, every time I change purses, which I do often, I make sure that that hand cream is always in my purse. And that is an excellent way to start a conversation with women. I also carry a sanitizer with me and make sure it's clear with no color, because some people are allergic to pink. But the soccer field, I went there with my grandson. They went to the restroom, used the sanitizer, and of course I said, use the hand cream. Oh, they're thrilled, and how good it is. And that gets you in to talking about the skincare and the creams and the makeup, but it also helps you again back to the foundations. And so I do that all the time. And if I'm at Saturday I was at a play, I didn't know these women except for two, and they all had lunch first and went to the restroom, and I said, oh, have some hand cream. So the hand cream got out there. And then I had a way of saying what I did. And, of course, my daughter could use you, I could use you, and I always have brochures in my purse along with the hand cream. I always have the bra pin on. I either have it on a chain, so it's hanging around my neck, or I have taken, we used to have in the jewelry a heart-shaped pendant. You could use any pendant, and I glued the bra pin to that so I can wear it on my coat, my jacket. I always have one or the other always on me, and sometimes both. And I also had bought bookmarkers with pink bows that have my information. And it's just a little different than a card, and I always make sure I get their number. And so when they see me with the pin on, they always ask, what is it you do? What is that? Or they kind of joke about it. And I usually tell them, well, I know this one won't fit you, but I have lots of other ones, because we carry like up to 300 sizes. So that gets them interested in telling them about the bra itself. I never leave the house unless I look like I'm going to see the Queen. Mm-hmm. There are exceptions, such as picnics or cottage, when we go there. But my makeup is totally on. The clothes are always business attire. And when I'm doing health clubs, it's the same. They bring a tennis shoe with me, because they usually say you can exercise if I'm in between fittings. But I always dress a little bit nicer. My husband is always kidding me, because if I'm around the house, I've got jeans or sweats and a T-shirt in the house, and he'll say, and then I'll be having a client come, and then I hurry up and change into my nice clothes and my business clothes, and makeup's perfect and everything. And he goes, well, you look fine the way you are. I said, not if I want them to buy what I have to offer. If they want less service, then they'll go to a department store and pick up a $10 bra from a clerk who is in jeans or baggy pants or a wrinkle top.